Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope that you all had a rest-filled and renewing weekend and that your weeks will get off to a good start. I've been reflecting quite a bit lately on time, passing of time, how time feels these days. I know it's come up in conversations quite a bit. People have said, what day is it? I don't know what day it is. I've lost track of days, or the days are blending, the days are mixing. How long have we been doing this stay at home? How long has this been happening? Time has been very different lately, hasn't it? And I started in March listening to a podcast called Our Plague Year. Our Plague Year sounds rather ominous, doesn't it? But it is a really wonderful collection of stories, reflections of people who are talking about what it's like to go through this moment in time, this moment of the novel coronavirus, the pandemic, and it's really kind of tracked what's happened, from stay at home to the present moment. And one of the recent episodes of the podcast, an essayist was talking about this concept of time and said a couple things that I thought were interesting and helpful too. He mentioned that humans are very accustomed to set patterns. What we do in our days and how that leads into our weeks and how that leads into our months, and how these cycles are something that we really crave, this consistency. And I think that's true. I mean, days of the week have patterns, and those patterns turn into weeks, and those turn into months, and when we have holidays and celebrations and seasons and cycles. And so this is something that's part of what we're used to and accustomed to as humans. But then he said that he said sometimes everything is new and no moment is like the present one. Sometimes everything is new and no moment is like the present one. I think that's almost an understatement, isn't it? There is certainly no moment that we've experienced recently that is like this present one. But what I like that he said is that sometimes everything is new. And that has also been true for this case. Each day we don't know what the day holds, right? That there's news every day, there's new occurrences, new information. It's coming at us very quickly. And so our patterns and cycles that we've become accustomed to, particularly during the summertime, I think, have changed. They've been upended. And I don't know if anybody is like me, but I am very much a creature of habit and a creature of consistency. And so these things have caused some anxiety and some stress in my life that every day is new. There's something new every day, and we've never been in a moment like this present moment. So I do think it can be overwhelming and exhausting. I'm trying to also remember that it can also be very exciting, right? That if everything is new every day and there's nothing like this present moment, what does that mean as far as what can we build in our lives, in our families, in our church community, in our neighborhoods, in our communities? What new can we make space for? I've been reflecting on this a lot. I don't have any solid answers for you, but I do think it starts getting to the question of why time feels so different today. The days blend. We don't have those same traditions and cycles that usually ground us. I know I'm missing some things that are really, I look forward to in the summer. Some festivals, some family gatherings, and those are not available right now because of this pandemic. So the podcast that I mentioned, Our Plague Year, every episode the host finishes with the same words, and he says, it's a scary year, but it doesn't have to be scary alone. Let's get through this together. It's a scary year, but it doesn't have to be scary alone. Let's get through this together. I really hope that we can continue to support each other in this community, in this Park Hill UCC community. I know it's been a source of strength for me to be able to find ways to connect with all of you. And it is a scary year, and I hope that we will continue to find ways to get through it together. We may not know what they look like, but we'll get there together. So I hope you all have a good Monday, a good week, and I look forward to finding opportunities to connect with you all this week. Bye-bye.